It is my favorite Monday of the year when the first of the month starts on a Monday, and the fact that it is the beginning of the second half of the year, we're exactly halfway through. It's just an amazing opportunity to hit that reset button to check in on where you are versus where you wanted to be at this point and start making those changes, start making those little tweaks. And I don't know many people that are able to check in on their goals and really say they are hitting the mark on everyone. It's kind of impossible. I'm definitely not there. I made progress on pretty much all of them, but I'm nowhere near where I wanted to be with my big ones, but that's okay. And I'm going through the same exercise of checking in and having some real conversations with myself on what is holding me back, on what is preventing me from being where I want to be. And I've already been reflecting on it because I really want to use this summer to make some headway on those really big goals. And a lot of it comes down to having the time and the space to focus on them. And that is what we are focusing on this week. A big way to create that time and space is getting the support from your family, getting them to help around the house, take some of those responsibilities off of your shoulders, which brings us to today's quote. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much, by Helen Keller.
Welcome to Mom Wife Career Life's weekly empowering episode of Monday's Motivational Mindset. And you know what that means. It's time to kickstart your week with a boost of inspiration, positivity, and a whole lot of motivation. Working moms, I get it. Mondays can be tough. We all know that. But they're also a chance for a fresh start, a new opportunity, and the perfect day to set the tone for a successful week ahead. I'm Carrie Pat, your host and fellow working mom. Every week, I'll be sharing a motivational quote and we'll break it down, share stories, and uncover the wisdom it holds for our unique journey as working moms. So whether you're getting ready for work, making those school lunches, or just enjoying a quiet moment alone, let's dive into this week's dose of motivation. Let's make this Monday count.
Today's quote is by Helen Keller. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much. I chose this quote because I really want to focus on getting our families to help us out more around the house. And this quote completely resonates with all of that. As moms, we wear so many hats for our families. We manage the house. Some of us manage the budgets. We manage the home maintenance, kids' appointments and schedules and homework, and then throw a full-time job on top of all of that. It is so overwhelming. And most of us take it all on with little complaints. Well, maybe a few here and there, but think of all the things you can get done. Think of all the things you could do if you just had a little extra time in your schedule. And how do you get that time? Well, one of the ways, obviously, is booking a coaching session with me, and I'll show you exactly how. But another way is getting your family to chip in and take some of that load off of your shoulders. So how do we move from doing everything alone to working together? One really effective strategy is starting to have regular family meetings. These meetings create a space for everyone to discuss what needs to be done, share their goals, and find ways to support each other. And most importantly, ways for your family to support you because, let's face it, we do the bulk of the work. Involving your children, and especially your spouse, in household responsibilities is also a fantastic way to teach your kids really important life skills. They learn about teamwork, they learn about responsibilities, time management, and really the value of contributing to your family and to building your home. With your family support, you can really create so much more time and space to work on your personal goals, whether it's pursuing a hobby, starting a side business like me, or simply having some quiet time and space to read a book. Having a supportive family structure makes that all possible. And this is a process. It won't be perfect right away, but it's about progress over perfection, celebrating those small wins and keeping those lines of communication open and not giving up. So my challenge for you this week, mamas, is to come up with a list of all the things your family can start helping you out with around the house, including your spouse, that would free up your time to work on the things that light you up, or even just so you have more free time to have some more quality time with your family, especially now that we're in summer. And then pick a date to have your first family meeting and circle it on your calendars. And lastly, make sure you listen to tomorrow's episode where I give you my tips on how to have an effective family meeting so that together as a family, you can do so much more. If you have family meetings, I would love to hear what your tips are. Or if you're going to start, what is that one thing that you really want to get your family support on? Head on over to our Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms, and tell us all about it. And if you don't already follow the show, make sure to take a second, hit that follow button so you never miss another episode. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat. Before you go, if you found this podcast helpful, I would be so grateful if you would take a minute, go on over to iTunes and leave me a review. If you have other stressed out mamas in your life that you feel this podcast could help, take a screenshot of this episode, post it on your Instagram stories and tag me, and let them know that they are not alone and they can create balance in their life too. If there's a topic you'd like me to cover or you just want to connect, DM me on Instagram at mom.wife.career.life or come on over and hang out in our free Facebook community, Work-Life Balance for Working Moms. Sending you so much love and light until next time on Mom Wife Career Life with Carrie Pat.